much for being here and being part of this amazing and very important conversation. Of course, DKMS Africa does join us in the building today, and sitting alongside me is a representative of DKMS Africa.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. So my name is Lizwi, and today on the couch we have Palesa Mokomela, who is the Head of Communications and Engagement at DKMS Africa. Palesa, please tell us more about what DKMS does.
So DKMS is a blood stem cell donor recruitment center. We recruit people who are potential lifesavers. We help people who have blood cancers by matching them with a matching donor.
Wonderful. And for those people who might not know that DKMS deals with stem cells, there's a demand for black donors as well. But why would you say that this is such a need currently?
So among black donors specifically, we're talking to a group that's very underrepresented in the global donor registry. So there's a demand for black donors currently, and it's not just a current issue actually, it's an ongoing issue, because black people are underrepresented globally. So we're talking both in South Africa, Africa, whether it be the UK, the US, everywhere in the world. Generally, black people don't have enough awareness about the issue of blood cancer and how it affects us. And secondly, it's such a taboo issue for us. We don't know about it because there hasn't been a lot of information relayed to us about issues such as the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of awareness, Palesa, so what does DKMS do in order to bring awareness and education to these black communities you speak of?
So one of these is to be in a program like this, to interact with you, with the audience, to spread the message and to put faces of people that look like the patients that we represent. So there are lots of black patients, which means that we need black donors. We have community outreach programs. We go into schools. We go and partner with sport clubs as well as personalities in order to bring a face to cancer and to blood cancer specifically. I think a lot of black people have never seen someone who has cancer. Still so taboo in our community. And so we're doing all of this outreach in order to give hope to patients who need the hope because they're going through something very difficult. And also to say to their families that something can be done, and we're here to walk this step with you.
And speaking about the outreaches and the campaigns that you guys are running, speaking about sports, education, so many things that you guys do have going on. Speak to us a little bit about the actual campaigns that are running, let's say the Icons event that's coming up, the Sunflower Day as well, and how people can get involved in these things.
So the Icons is happening in the Eastern Cape, another region in South Africa where we see a lot of patients and not enough assistance and help. So a lot of patients are falling through the cracks in the healthcare system. They're not getting diagnosed on time. And you know, with cancer, early diagnosis leads to better results. So we need to create awareness, and how better than to do it through sport. We're going to the Eastern Cape this next weekend with a sport runner who is a 4 times Comrades marathon finisher. He's an ultra artist. And we're going to Mandela's home ground. You know, we talk about the icons of the Eastern Cape, which is the home of black intellectual leadership, really. And we want to bring this topic in a way that will empower people and to give them hope. We're here to give people hope over and above giving them a chance at a second chance at life. We need to do everything that we can to reach people where they are. So this is what we're doing. The Sunflower Day campaign is another big campaign of ours. We motivate the nation to buy a taupe, which is a tube of hope. And this is basically to rally around people who have cancer and to say, we are here with you. We buy a taupe for 30 Rand at a Pick n Pay, and by buying a taupe, you're saying, I'm with you. I'm with you. And we use the funds from these proceeds towards our state patient program, which is a program that basically gives funding towards stem cell donation. Transplantation is very expensive. It's a science, right? It's a very specialized science, but we are able to create opportunities for people to get a stem cell transplant, especially when they do have a donor, which can be very rare.
Yeah, definitely. And that's so important, you know, not only being part of it, but having that message come across and spreading that message as well. But I think just before we go, and for those people who might have just joined the conversation, where can they catch DKMS?
So they can call us on our toll-free number, which is 0800 1210 82. They can also find us on all social media networks. We are DKMS Africa. They can go to dkmsafrica.org, which is our website. Reach out, send us a DM. We will call you back.
Thank you so much, Palisa, for an informative conversation on why stem cell donation is critical and important for people to join in the cause. So to our viewers, please don't forget to check out DKMS_Africa on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We are there. So back to my girl. Tell us what's coming up next.
Well, actually, just want to thank both of you for being here, being part of this, of course, this vital conversation. If you just tune in, man, you joined at the last moment, but that's okay. Of course, DKMS Africa is still in the building. And you know what? They're going to be here for the next 6 months, so you don't want to go anywhere. It's going to be a jolly good time right here. But of course, you know what, EKSE, we love to play a game with our guests, so they're still in the building. Do not go anywhere after the ad break. It's about to go down.